I have started a journey of listening to all of Madonna in release order of her discography after never listening to any of her albums or even her songs outside of a few of her really big ones. Behind me, you see that I have her debut album here on vinyl. I listened to that just a couple of weeks ago and really enjoyed it, and I'm going to be moving forward next with her album Like a Virgin. But first, I wanted to listen to a single that was released, and my patrons here that are live on stream with me, where I do all my music reactions, let me know. So thank you to Ali, Cash Wednesday, and a few other people who let me know that this track was released, I believe, as a B-side to Like a Virgin, or I'm sorry, the B-side to Angel. It was also on the European version of the album. It was not released in the US originally, so it's not going to be on the album reaction that I do. So I'm going to just listen to it first as its own track here. If you're watching this video on my YouTube and the album reaction's not out yet, you can go check my reaction to the debut album, but you could also listen to all my Madonna reactions in full over on my Patreon, where I do them live and then post them afterwards as full uncut listen throughs. So you can go check that out. But all right, let's get started with this track. And now this is the artwork that I have for the single here. Looks like that's the Angel artwork. I guess that would make sense if it was on the B side of that. But this is Into the Groove. Headphones on.
And you can dance for inspiration. Come on, come on, come on. I'm waiting. Get into the groove, boy. You got to prove your love.
All right, yeah. This is definitely one I've never listened to this whole thing, but I'm familiar with it. Yeah, song is huge, yeah. I feel like her voice has already evolved a lot since that debut album. This is a dance banger for sure. This is when I feel like if you're out and this comes on, you gotta dance. And I can't even dance, but I'd have to attempt. Nice little fade out. Okay, all right. Well, I will say I think that this will be similar to my experience with a lot of her music on this upcoming album, where I've definitely heard, especially that hook or like some of the song, whether it's in movies or just in the pop culture ether, maybe on the radio at some point growing up. But had no idea, could have never told you that was Madonna, could have never told you it was called Into the Groove, could have never, you know what I mean, have no idea. So that was definitely my first time listening to the full track, and I really enjoyed it. There was a song on her debut album that I did not, not that I disliked, but I didn't care for as much. The song about, it was at the end, the dance song at the end, and it was kind of like, oh yeah, it's a song about getting people to dance. You know, pretty simple. It is what it is. This I feel like is that times 1,000, where it's actually very effective to me. And where if that came on, I feel like I would have to get into the groove. 100%. The production on that was great. Cash Wednesday said it's only song not produced by Nile Rodgers on this album, so maybe it won't be, you know, a similar sound to what we're gonna listen to on Like a Virgin. I don't know, but yeah, I really enjoyed that. Ali said, not to overblow it, I'm going to overblow it, but this is my number one Madonna track and one of my favorite songs of all time. There you go. That's high praise. I really enjoyed it. Obviously, I can't speak yet to at this point, in terms of in her overall discography. It'll be great to see where we land on it. But I will say, only listening to her debut album and then this one, it felt like a, I don't want to say step up in quality. That's a little bit unfair to the debut album, but it's like I could just feel like that evolution starting to take place already, and especially in her voice, in the vocals, the production, everything just felt like it clicked a little bit more than some of the tracks on that first album. But I really love that debut album a lot, obviously, as it sits behind me. So but yeah, this got me really excited to jump into her next album here, and I would have never guessed that this track, as popular as it is, was released this early in her career. So that surprises me a little bit as well. But all right, I'm now about to listen to the Like a Virgin album in full. So if you're watching this here on YouTube, that reaction is over on my Patreon. It'll be coming to YouTube very soon, as well as a whole bunch of Madonna album reactions leading up to her new album next month. So you can check that out. Let me know what you think of this song in particular. The choice to leave this off the album in the US, I find interesting. And if there are other Madonna singles that did not make it onto her, US albums, let me know and I can listen to those on this journey as well along the way.